What's up, YouTube? This is Chris Howard. I'm here again in my room. I'm going to answer an email tonight. It's from Arsenio from Holland. And it says, "Hey, Chris, I need your help. This February, I was 20% body fat, 5'7", and I'm 18 years old. I was bench pressing 225 pounds 3 times, and weighing 185 pounds. I felt strong, but obviously fat too. Then decided to diet down. Now I'm around 12% body fat, weighing 143 pounds, and bench pressing around 190 pounds once. Abs are coming in for the first time in my life, but I'm also very stressed and confronted with the fact that I am a lot weaker and look small compared to how I used to look. I weigh less than I weighed when I was 14 years old, and that's when I started to train back then. I have a lack of motivation to hit the gym. I never had this type of depression before. I want to bulk up again with minimum fat gain. I don't want to end up fat again, but uh, but I definitely want to make gains. I feel I didn't come anywhere near the progress I could have made in 4 years' time. My body type is meso-endo. I guess I'm naturally broad, but also I gain fat, muscle, and weight very easily. I once cheated for a week on my diet and gained 11 pounds, and I wasn't even eating really bad stuff. Should I bulk again, and how would you approach it? Really would appreciate if you gave me some advice because I feel real bad and I'm starting to cheat on my diet again and having a lack of motivation to hit the gym. Arsenio, man, um, here's the thing. I sympathize with you in that a lot of us don't really like how we look. But the problem is, on your part, a negative self image is leading to a lot of indecision, right? So you are 5'7" and you got up to 180 pounds, and now you're 145 pounds. And you're describing yourself to me as being a mesomorph or an endomorph, meaning you have a slower metabolism to a medium metabolism. Here's the thing. I think that though we live in the information age and everything is awesome and there's all this cool information out there, what happens is a lot of guys get this negative self image and they think that if they don't have abs or if they don't um, do a certain amount of weight in the gym, or if they don't, you know, um, look like a lot of the guys they see on the internet, that they're not progressing or that they're not going anywhere. My problem with this is that this is supposed to be a really personal journey for all of us. I don't have the most perfect body in the world. I'm, I've been working on it for years, and of course, there's things that I really want to work on. The issue is that I take where I was, I look at where I am now, and that's how I measure my progression. I don't worry about what anybody else is doing. I don't worry about what anybody on Instagram is doing. I'm worrying about what I'm doing. And hence, I'm able to develop a program for myself that measures my own success. Now, what you need to do, Arsenio, is think about what you want. Now, if you want strength, that's quite a different goal than being at a certain body fat percentage. If you want strength at a certain body fat percentage, then you need to strategize as such, right? Now, you're not going to be able to lift as much at 145 pounds as you could when you were at 180 pounds. And you're going to have to live with that. You are going to have to retrain your body. Your leverages are a lot different. In addition to that, in my opinion, at 18 years old, what you really should be concerned with is being as strong as possible on your compound movements, your squats, your front squats, your overhead press, your deadlift. Bench press is a good movement to be strong at, but it's not the only movement to be strong at. So if you're looking to get abs and you're looking to build a strong physique, I suggest looking toward the squat, looking toward the deadlift, looking toward the front squat. Um, in addition to that, as far as your diet goes, I'm not sure what you're doing. I haven't seen it specifically, but it sounds like you're going way too strict. Now, the only thing you really need to be concerned about when you're 18 years old is eating a balanced diet full of whole foods. That means you're going through whole protein sources, chicken, fish, beef, um, going for whole carbohydrate sources and vegetable sources that come from the ground, and not eating a bunch of Twinkies, junk, things like that. Those foods, those whole foods, will help you build muscle. The Twinkies, the processed stuff, the junk will make you fat. Bottom line, whatever you do, look at yourself. Measure your progress that way. That's how you will get your motivation back to the gym. Don't worry about what anybody else in the world is doing. If you don't have six-pack abs, it's not the end of the world. Measure your progress based on where you were today versus where you will be in 3 months from now. Don't worry about where you were at 180 pounds because you're not at 180 pounds right now. Focus on how you're going to build from this point. I hope that answers your question, Arsenio. And if any of you, other of you, have any questions for me, my email address is gettingtoshredded@gmail.com. If you want to learn more about me and more about what I have to say, go to my website, www.gettingtoshredded.com. Check me out on Instagram. It's at getting2shredded. And as always, if you like my content, subscribe to my channel. Talk to y'all later.